It's time for another harsh, cold alpha male truth. And tonight's harsh, cold alpha male truth is that all low value behaviors in the world stem from not getting laid. And believe me when I say this, all low value behaviors out there, all the pettiness, anger, hostility, temper tantrums that these people are throwing out there, passive aggressiveness, it all stems from not getting laid. Okay? And let me clarify, it doesn't mean that these people aren't having sex. It's just that they're not having sex with a partner that they would want to have sex with. So it's usually a partner who's below, usually way below their standards, or at worst, they're paying for it. So they're not actually getting laid by somebody that they would want to get laid by. And thus, they end up acting out in the world. They end up acting out usually through their emotions. They become emotional just like mama. Emotional just like mama because they identify more with their feminine frame than their masculine frame. And they start engaging in these low value, lower tier, lower consciousness, beta male behaviors, right? Where, like I said, they start acting out. They might start acting out by like trolling other dudes or hating on other dudes or getting jealous and envious of other dudes, mean mugging other dudes, right? Doing response videos about other dudes and other low value behaviors like that that communicate to you that this person is not happy. This person is very angry, right? This person's very passive aggressive. This person needs to see a professional. But beyond that, you know what would solve all this? If that person just got laid, right? Because if that person was getting laid, that person would be happy. One thing I've noticed as a pickup coach and as a professional pickup artist for so many years is the guys that were getting laid by women that were at their level of standards or above it, even better, above that. One common theme with these guys was like, they were always happy. They were always on top of the world. They were always smiling, always having a good time. You see even in my own coaching videos, right? I'm constantly smiling. Even in some certain topics, I just find moments where I need to crack a joke. I'm just having too much fun. I constantly have a smile on my face, right? I'm just constantly walking around like everything's gravy. Why? Because it is. And on top of that, behind that, I guess you could say, it's probably because I'm getting laid. I'm getting laid by a very hot girl. You guys follow me on IG, you've probably already seen her, so you know who I'm talking about. And even before her, I've had plenty of other girls that I was dating that were way above my standard level, right? Were way above what I set out for that keeps me happy. I'm like, okay, life's great, right? Does it mean you need women to live your life? No, absolutely not. But it's nice to have. It's nice to have. And it's just a common theme that I've seen with guys who are constantly just very petty, just always complaining, always just mad at somebody, playing the victim, or, you know, just, they're just not living their best life. It's like they're not even enjoying life. I mean, look at this floating rock we're on. It's not going to be here forever. You're not going to be here forever. This is a very, very short, finite amount of time that we have on this planet. And I want to take advantage of every second of it. I don't want to waste a second of it being angry, being passive aggressive towards someone, holding grudges against somebody. I'm pretty happy. I mean, I'm a pretty happy guy. Even before I was successful, I was always smiling. I was just happy. I was grateful to be here. I was always thankful. And I think at the end of the day, that's what it boils back down to as well. It's just, you're thankful, right? Because when you're grateful, you're thankful, God just rewards you. Good things happen to you. As they say, good things happen when you're a good person, right? Just try to be a good person. Good things will happen to you. Don't try to be a negative, toxic little troll out there, because all it's going to communicate to the rest of the world is that you're not getting laid, right? And as a dating coach, as a self-development coach, that is the common theme I've seen with guys who are just constantly just throwing a hissy fit like a woman, so close to mama, too close to mama, stuck in their feminine frame, just getting all emotional over nonsense, acting like a little bitch, and just not acting like a man, not being in their masculine frame. It's just because they're not out there putting in the work, right? They're not out there being men. They're out there being women. They're not acting like a man. Behind all these low value behaviors, all this like toxicity, like trolling, aim-hogging, provoking, jealousy, envy, is a guy who's not getting laid, and is definitely not getting laid by the type of women that he would want to get laid by, right? He can't do it because look at his state. No attractive woman, no high value woman, or any woman of any quality, right? Physically and beyond, would want to be with somebody who's like a negative, toxic little troll, because they're not getting laid. They're not getting the type of women that they would want to bring into their lives. And they're their own worst enemy. I've said it over and over. These guys are always their own worst enemy. But it's always this person. No, it's them. They're always blaming somebody else. They'll never like look in the mirror and go, shit, I need to fix me. Let me fix me. I suck. Right? Because in order to do that, they would have to overcome their narcissism first, because narcissists have no self-awareness. They have zero self-awareness. That's why they can't get beyond it. They can't realize that, like, shit, I'm not getting laid. And this is why I always have a frown on my face. I'm not with the type of girls, the level of type of girls that I want to be with, that I think I'm deserving of. That's your own fault. Spend less time being such an emotional, angry little troll. Spend more time on fixing yourself and getting laid by the type of women that you want to get laid by, the type of girl you want to bring into your life. And you know what? All those low value behaviors would stop. I've even said at one time, like, all the wars in the world are a result of not getting laid. I mean, if you think about it, right? All the wars in the world would probably stop if all the people in charge and all the people pulling the trigger were actually with the level of women that they wanted to be with, that met their standards or above, right? Instead of having to settle. I really honestly believe, and I've seen this just act out in people, both male and female, when they've had to settle for a partner. It's affected them. It's affected the way they live their lives, how they live their lives, the way they feel about their lives, and really the way they feel about themselves. And this is why I say all low value behaviors stem from not getting laid. It's because it affects the way you feel about yourself when you're not getting like the type of person that you feel you're deserving of, or that you really, really want to bring into your life. I've seen how it's affected people. And again, not just men, but women too. Because I've seen certain girls that were attractive at one time, and then they passed the wall, they hit the wall, and then they were forced to settle for a lower tier, lower value male. They were forced to settle, and they can't get the higher value males anymore. And now it's like they're kind of living this low level existence now, where they're just round the clock, just not very happy, not very satisfied, not very fulfilled, because they know they settled. Especially sucks for guys, because guys, your SMV value is not tied to your looks. You can just make more money and become more successful. Really, the problem is you. You need to fix your inner game, as we used to call it in the old pickup community. You have no inner game, right? That's the problem with a lot of these guys who act out like women, who like, become petty, throw temper tantrums, act all emotional, troll, shit like that. These guys have no inner game. They haven't dialed that in. It's like they hate themselves. Whenever somebody attacks you, like unprovoked, it's always a self-reflection of how much they hate themselves, how angry they are at themselves, how much they just like want to hang themselves. It's always a self-reflection on them. And the sad thing is, they think that other people aren't smart enough to see it. They think people aren't smart enough to see it. But you know what? A lot of people are. It's not that hard to see. Not that hard to see. But it's probably hard to see if you're a narcissist. So understand, guys, all low value behaviors stem from not getting laid. This is why it is critical, right? It is critical that you don't settle in life for anything. I'm not just talking about women, but anything, lifestyle, because all that leads up to the type of women you're able to get, right? The self-belief you have in yourself, the grind you're on, the path and purpose that you discover for yourself, the environment you create for yourself, right? That will lead to the type of women who will want to become a part of that reality. You got to build a badass reality. If you want some badass chicks in your life, got to build a badass reality, a badass lifestyle that they would want to be a part of, that you can kick them out of at any time you feel they act out. You could throw them out the door. Be like, nope, I'm not putting up with this, done, right? Versus the other way around. Yeah, understand whenever you go out there and you just see people acting out. I mean, the other day this guy like ran in the middle of the street, ripped his shirt off, was like screaming, "Somebody run over me! Hit me! Someone hit me! Please hit me! Please hit me!" I can't yell because it's late. I'm in my hotel room. People next door, but it's like, "Hit me! Run over me!" And the guy seemed otherwise normal. And it's like, why is this guy doing this? What are you doing, man? Right? If you're not on something, then obviously, you're demonstrating these low value behaviors, you ain't getting laid, son. So I'm gonna wrap up here. Until next time, this is Matt Cross from AlphaMaleSecrets, signing out from the top floor of my hotel, sitting here in this Matrix style chair that kind of looks like what Morpheus sat in the Matrix. Signing out. Until next time, don't forget to smash that like button below. Go ahead and smash it right now. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Helps me out a ton when you actually subscribe, so please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Helps me with the YouTube algorithm. So make sure you're subscribed. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content I'm teaching you even further, the best way to do that is by becoming a premium subscriber of my premium AlphaMaleSecrets channel, which I'm hosting on a private platform. And the reason I'm doing that is to protect my premium alpha male content from YouTube in the event that they try to shut us down one day, which they might. But all of my premium AlphaMaleSecrets content will be protected, and you will always have access to them for as long as you are a member. Okay? And right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of premium AlphaMaleSecrets coaching lessons from me, so take advantage of it. That is the absolute best way to support my work and everything I'm teaching you guys here on my channel, so I would greatly appreciate it if you become a premium subscriber of my premium AlphaMaleSecrets channel. And all you need to do to sign up is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.